beautiful evening, some lovely talks, all your questions. We're going to do a beautiful guardian angel meditation. I think it's a lovely Wednesday. And then tomorrow's Thursday, so that's also a good sign because then the weekend comes. And I think everybody needs it after the long weekend.
That's true.
Just a couple of more minutes, maybe 1 or 2 just maximum to make sure.
Let me be your first question.
Ooh, I love it. Go for it. Go for it.
While we're waiting finally for everyone to come, how did you get into angelic healing? Like, what drew you to it?
What
I love that turning point?
Honestly, I can talk for hours about this, but it was a very chance. It was a very chance encounter. Actually, I'd done a course. It was a very basic course in angels, and I'd done it right here in Dubai, actually. And the only reason was, honestly, I was just intrigued because I'd read about it. I was trying to do some research, and I'm just like, what is this magic that I don't know about, right? Hi, Amal.
Hi. How are you?
Very good, thank you. And then the deeper and deeper I went, and the deeper and deeper I connected, I just realized that there is this whole universe of angelic beings just waiting to help us. And then I just went crazy studying. I went for courses. I went to the Diana Cooper Foundation. I bought like 1,800, packs of angel cards. And I've been teaching ever since, even when I started my course to just study, because I just wanted to know, because, it was just like, what is this? I just want to know, like, who are these angels? Who is Archangel Michael? And who is Gabriel? And what do they do? And I remember going to my teacher, and I studied in this beautiful little town in Cyprus. It was up in the mountains, and I was supposed to be there for 10 to 15 days, in pure meditation and obviously learning. And I went there, and I was like, I'm not here to teach. I'm just here to learn. And she was like, you know what? You're going to change your mind in like tomorrow. And I was like, wow, okay. And that was it. And then the next day, the day after, and I finished 15 to 20 days of just studying, angelology as they call it, and I never looked back. And ever since, I've been meditating with them and calling upon them, and healing with them. And I mean, it's just such a phenomenal energy. Like, I just want everybody to know about it. It comes to a point you're like, just please invoke them, just please call upon them, because they are there. And sometimes people ask me, they're like, how do you know? I'm like, you just know. They're so powerful. You just know. And
this is the question. How do you know, really?
You will. I'm going to go through everything, actually. I'm going to go step by step. I'm going to tell you exactly who they are, how you can feel them. But answering your question, faith. Faith is a very, very, very important factor, because you know what, Megha, when you open your heart and you have that faith in anything in life, that's it. It exists, and it's there. And then you see, and then it's like, they say in Alice in Wonderland, they say it's only when you close your eyes you can see better. And that's exactly how angels are. You just have this faith, and they are there. They are helping, and they're protecting, and they are guiding. And you wonder sometimes, and I can't say anything less of a word than a miracle. And that's what they are. And every angel, of course, has their part to play. The more you study about them, the more you understand each and every archangel, of course. But your guardian angel is like your strongest friend, So, yeah, it's been 6 years. It's been 6 years, and I will never stop. I have lots of plans to work with them, But yeah, it's beautiful. They're just stunning. I mean, and ever since I have invited them into my life, and when I say invite, of course, there's a faith, you start accepting, your life just becomes like this smooth ocean, And I know it sounds like such a cliche, but it is true. It's just true. I mean, of course, we all have our human, issues, but we all go through that, and they help. They help. Beautiful.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Elizabeth. Yes.
Is there such an earth angel, like angel in human form?
Of course. See, angels do not usually manifest as human beings, but if necessary, and if they need to be there at a certain time, they will manifest as a human being. But it is not that angels are humans. So, supposing you are in a situation where you suddenly need help, for example, you will notice in your life that suddenly somebody appears and has helped you. It could be an accident on the road. It could be you're walking somewhere, you're lost. It could be you've lost something, somebody picks them up. And usually we do believe that those are manifestations of angels, that they come down quickly, they manifest as humans, they do their part, and they disappear. So definitely they are not human beings. As per mythology, the only human being who transcended to become an angel was Mother Mary. But apart from that, angels will just come and they will go. They're beings of light, but they are not on as humans. They're not on this earth as human beings because their vibrations are extremely high. Answers a little bit?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So I want everybody on mute. Oh, Amal, okay, let's answer your question and then I will start my webinar. Otherwise.
Yeah. So everyone has his own guardian angel, or is it?
Yes, everyone has their own guardian angel. There is again Kabbalah mythology that says that some may have 3 guardian angels, which is the emotional, physical, and spiritual. But usually, in most myths, as they say, or most texts, as they say, is one guardian angel that has been given to you since the birth of your soul. So when your soul was made, or your soul was born, that is the time your guardian angel was literally given to you as your best friend to just guide you and protect you all your lives. So not only this life, your previous life, your lives ahead, he or she is with you all the time. And those thoughts that come through. Yes.
So these teachings are Kabbalah teachings, you're saying?
Well, the thing is, I've read a lot and I've studied various scriptures, So supposing, for example, Kabbalah does say that there are 3. But Islam and Christianity says there is one. The foundation says there is one. So it really depends on who you want to listen to. But I do believe personally that there is one guardian angel who is just with us since the birth of our soul, and is guiding us and is protecting us. And but it's not a deceased person. So a lot of people believe that it's deceased relative or a mother or a father or grandmother. It's not. It's actually a being of light that has been given only for your soul, to guide your soul towards transcendence.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Amal, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to start this beautiful webinar now. We have everybody come in. Oh, we have Farzana, we have Sarah, we have Farah. Oh, Farah's here again. Hi, Farah, how are you? So let's put everybody on mute. I'm assuming everybody's already on mute. All right, so this is how you can ask me any questions at any time in this little chat box on the side. More than happy to answer all of them at the end of the session. What we're going to do today is we're just going to talk about angels in general, just give you a little bit of a brief, who they are, where do they come from, how do we know that they're around us. We're going to talk about guardian angels, and we're going to do a beautiful meditation today just for you to connect to your guardian angel. Now, it is very important in this process that we open our hearts completely and accept everything that comes your way. So this is not about questioning and being like, oh, I don't feel. Just completely surrender to the meditation and know that there is light all around you. And as I said, I'm here to answer all your questions. So let me start. My name is Zakia, and I am something called an angel teacher. I love that term. And my journey with angels started 5 to 6 years ago. I have been working very closely with the angelic realm. I have been teaching angels. I have been leading meditations with angels. I studied with the Diana Cooper School of White Light. I mean, these are usually the card packs that you find. And this is who Diana Cooper is. She's a beautiful 85, 90-year-old woman who has been working with angels for a very long time, I think 40 to 50 years. And I studied under her patronage. And I remember when I started my journey, just like everybody who is new, maybe, or, not even new, maybe, has advanced knowledge about the angelic realm, I was just intrigued. I was just like, what is this? What are these beings of light? Like, what is happening? How am I feeling protected? How am I feeling loved? And every time I would do a meditation or I would invoke a certain angel, I would feel this absolute warmth around me. And it's so beautiful because the one thing that I've learned, and that I would like to tell you also, that you're never, ever alone. And you may be single, you may be with a family, you may be even, with a partner, without a partner, you may be old, you may be young. Wherever you are in your life, you're never alone because your angel, especially your guardian angel, is always with you. When you learn more about angels and you start invoking angels like Archangel Michael and Gabriel and Raphael and Chamuel, it's like you're literally working with a spiritual army. Because the moment you invoke them and the moment you ask them, according to the law of spirituality, they are there to help you. And they move at these phenomenal speeds of light. And that is the reason why we, with our eyes, cannot literally see them. There is a beautiful angel guide, I would call him. He's called Kyle Gray. I think you must have read some of his books. And he's based in the UK. He's a beautiful boy. And he says, he had a very good definition for angels. He's like, angels are like the heartbeat of the Almighty. And whoever you believe is a higher power. And it could be anything. It could be a God, it could be the universe, it could be the clouds, it could be anything that you believe is your higher power. Angels come from that source. And that is why there's no differentiation between angels and the higher power. It is just like a part of the source who's come to you. So there could be a question like, oh, but why are we asking angels and why are we not going directly there? You really are. It's not that there is, he's just a messenger. The angels are just messengers. But they come directly from the divine. And it's like the source has given you these beings and they're like, here, help humanity, help the animals, help the earth and help the universe and help the cities. And all we need to do, and as it is said in many, many scriptures, you ask and you shall receive. And it is as simple as that. You ask and you shall receive. You ask Archangel Michael for protection, you're going to get it. You ask Archangel Gabriel for clarity, you are going to get it. And sometimes I don't like to use this word, but I can guarantee that because they are that strong. They are that strong. So angels, if you have to define them, they are just messengers of the divine. They're this beautiful spiritual army who are residing in something called the seventh dimension, also called the seventh heaven. You could say the seventh heaven. And because the consciousness of this world has started rising, we are kind of moving, obviously, as you know, we finished the third and we are, and the fourth dimension. And now we are moving into the fifth dimension, and this dimension full of love and acceptance and spirituality and healing, we are getting closer to the angelic realm. And because we are getting closer, we can hear them better, we can feel them better, and they are closer to us. And I think maybe you would agree with me that maybe around 20 years ago, there was a lot of unrest in the world. Today, the way the consciousness of the world has risen, and people from young to old have suddenly opened their hearts to say, oh my God, you know what? Exactly, Farzana. Very true. And suddenly everybody, young girls, and I don't need to be, a sage sitting on a mountain with a long beard anymore, to impart and to study spirituality and to teach it. So the whole world is changing. And this is where angels are there now, and they are just coming to help us. That's it. They're literally there to help you. They're there to give you courage. They're there to give you faith. They're there to give you protection. You name it, clarity, healing. Um, and of course, like as I said, every angel has their own duties. It's like this big army, and every army has its own commander in chief. And you have Raphael, who's a commander in chief of the angels of healing. You have Gabriel, who's the angel of clarity, angel of protection, Michael's, and they kind of lead the scores of other angels towards these duties. So angels are pure beings of light. Their heartbeats are the divine, and they are here to help you. And your guardian angel is with you 24/7. So there was a question asked earlier. Farha, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. There was a question asked earlier about. So before I go to guardian angels, let's talk about, can we see angels? Can we hear angels? What's happening there? Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't hope, I know that one day I'm going to see an angel. There have been sightings over the world of angelic beings. They have been caught on camera. They have been caught as these beings of light. They have been caught on traffic signals, but it's just light. They are pure light. Now, it really depends on it's not like, oh, I'm going to see it and then I want to believe it, because that usually never works, because then the belief system is kind of, oh, you're kind of testing, the universe, you're testing the angelic realm. But when you're completely open and your heart is completely open, there is absolutely no doubt that each one of you, hopefully, one day will see an angel. I remember hearing angels, of course, is, yes, you will hear angels. You hear angels all the time. They are thoughts that come through. Your guardian angel is actually always talking to you. He's always guiding you. That is how angels communicate. That is like, you're like, oh, you know what? I should have done that. I should have listened to myself. That's how they communicate. I have to tell you the story. There was one time that I was in Bali, and I was walking in this lonely road. It was around, I don't know, 9:30, 10 in the night, and I was traveling alone. And boom, I lost my way, and I had no idea where I was. And I had actually just finished studying angels at that time. And of course, I was already vibing very high, so I was very confident spiritually. And what I did was I literally stood on this dark road, all right? And I go like, Archangel Michael, I invoke you into my space to just guide me and protect me towards my home or my room where I'm staying. And immediately, I just felt this warmth around me. And my heart, it just slowed down, and I knew that I was in the presence of an angel. And I don't know how, till today, how I reached home, because I was very far away. Like, I had no idea. And I can give you like a million stories like that. And that's where the faith comes in. It's when you open your heart completely to the knowledge that they exist. Are they real? A lot of people have asked. Oh, yes, they are real. Absolutely real. Just because you can't see them with your naked eye doesn't mean that they don't exist. I mean, you can't see air, but it still exists, and you believe that if you breathe, you will stay alive. And that is exactly with angels, and exactly with any faith for that matter, is when you completely open your heart, they are there. There's a question here by Juliet. She's like, are angels similar to spirit guides? Not really. Actually, no. Sorry. Spirit guides are usually deceased humans who have moved on and who are guiding you in the spirit world. That is what spirit guides are. Like, for example, like I have my grandmother who is my spirit guide. I have a very learned sage who I used to talk to, who used to mentor me literally since I was a child. When he moved on, he is my spirit guide. Um, Evolve spirits? No, not really. Angels come directly from the divine. Are angels and spirit? No, not at all. Angels are extremely powerful. So the question here Meghna is asked is, are angels and spirit guides equally powerful? Um, Angels are extremely powerful. Angels come from the divine. They come from source. They come from a very, very higher power. They come from the seventh dimension. Spirit guides, on the other end, have evolved. Their souls have evolved after the human journey has passed on. Now, I'm not one to comment because on who is more powerful, but I would definitely say the angels are the more powerful beings of light. Let's talk a little about angel signs. Now, this is phenomenal, right? Because angel signs is a short way to know that your angels are around you. And I think maybe y'all can give me something in the chat box there to say if you'll have ever, found your feathers, if you've seen those rainbows, if you've opened a book and seen the word angel, if you've switched on the TV and, heard about angels. Synchronicities, absolutely, absolutely. And these are, it's like, trust me, when that door opens, because the angels are knocking, like even you all here, oh, that's beautiful, that's I keep seeing triple numbers are usually an angelic sign. New beginnings, 111 usually signifies new beginnings. When you open that door to complete faith that the angels exist, it is like they will not stop to tell you that they exist. It's like, it's like this playful game that they play, and it is so beautiful because, okay, I have to tell you this another story, all right? So I was in an aircraft and I was actually going to study this angels advanced course, and my mom calls me up 1 day before me leaving, and she's like, my child, your father is not well. And obviously, as many mothers, she's tensed and stressed. So I call up the doctor because I'm like, oh my god, I've booked this trip, and what do I do? Do I go to India? Do I go here? What do I do? There's a lot of guilt inside me. And I spoke to the doctor who was looking after my father, and mashallah, he's still alive, he's still there. And he was like, listen, there's nothing, he just has terrible bronchitis, he's going to be okay, don't worry about it. So anyways, I told my mother, listen, let's just calm ourselves, let me just go, and trust me, nothing is going to go wrong. And I'm in the aircraft, and I'm obviously sad because, my God, this just, the timing just didn't work out. And I just, honestly, I said this prayer, and I said, Raphael, just tell me I'm on the right path, because I'm feeling guilty right now. I'm here, I'm coming to you, but, just tell me that I'm on the right path. And I'm the first person to get out of the aircraft in, this little long corridor. And I open that, and there I have this beautiful white feather just lying there in front of me. And there is no breeze, there's nothing, it's a complete closed enclosure. And it was just one of the most divine manifestations I've ever had. And that is how angels are. When you want a sign, you ask and you shall receive. Whether it is a sign of feathers of the bird, rainbows in the sky, a cloud that looks like an angel, you switch on the TV, you hear a song, or maybe a friend just talks to you randomly about angels. It could be anything. But they will never stop knocking on your door once you accept their existence. And it is one of the most fascinating and beautiful things about angels. and then all they want you to do is actually tell other people about them. So it's like, you're working with this spiritual army, and they're just like, okay, now you know about us, come on, tell other people, and that's even how I became a teacher, because that was it. I was just, and in deep meditation, of course, when I had gone and I had to do channeling and everything, and that is, they just told me that, they're with me, they're holding my hand, and they want the world to know that they are there, and they can be called, and they will help, and they will give you everything that you desire, as long as it is for your highest good. So that's how angels are. Amina says, sort of like an inner voice. Absolutely. So we all have sentiences. Sentience is like, like you have clairvoyance, like the clairs, as they call it, like people who, when you say clairvoyance, means they can look into the future, they have a feeling what is going to happen. Or you have claircognizance, when you suddenly know, you're just like, okay, where did that come from? But I knew it. You have sentience, where it's all about the feel, like suddenly you feel a warmth or you feel cold. And then you have clairaudience, where you can hear. So every human being, either all of these clairs are very strong, or one of these clairs are very strong. So you have to just tap into what is your strongest clair. Like, like as people say that, oh, I just felt it, that means your claircognizance is very strong. Or you're like, oh my god, the temperature of the room just changed, that means your sentience is very strong. Or you suddenly close your eyes, you go into meditation, and you see something, that means your clairvoyance is very strong. So it really depends, and this is obviously our six senses, as they call it, that become extremely strong when you deal or work very closely with the angelic realm. If angels protect us, why bad things and accidents keep happening? That's $1 million question, isn't it? Joy, angels will protect you always. It is very important to ask for protection also. Bad things is a very generic thing. Some things are happening because they need to lead you to a different path. You need to have lessons to be learned on this planet in your human life. But when you look at the bigger picture and you look at all the obstacles that you have gone through, it's just going to make you a stronger person. And that is why angels come, keep coming through, is to help you. But you have to ask. You have to, you ask and you shall receive. Now, accidents, bad things and accidents may be a test from God, test from patience. See, people who pass away, the soul is free. And I know that sounds extremely dry, but death is the ultimate freedom, because your soul is free. I mean, you're here on this planet, of course, it's beautiful. You're living a beautiful life. You feel love and anger and hate, and you're working and you're earning money, and, we are in this cycle. But imagine that soul when it goes on. I mean, isn't it beautiful? Like, it's going into another dimension, So I know that it's bad for the people who are left behind. But for people who leave, it's quite a party. I mean, they're happy. They're amongst the angels. Absolutely, there are things that are meant to happen. There are lessons to be learned, and you'll see it all over the world today. And that's the best thing about the internet. There are stories that you can see from all corners of the world. People who have lost their legs and their hands, and they're still phenomenally happy, and they're running, and they're running marathons, and it's all within us. It's all that happiness is within us. We are responsible. But when you have this army behind you, your spirit guides and your angels and your guardian angels and your healing powers, and you're just like, okay, you know what, let's go, like everybody's helping me, it becomes easier. It becomes easier. Beautiful. I like all of this. That's beautiful. Yes, they're really meant to happen for a reason. Very true. All right. Let's talk a little about healing with angels. So in another five minutes, we're going to go into a meditation. I want to talk before that a little about healing with angels. When you do study, even the courses with angels, or you try to delve a little deeper, or you study books about it, you will realize that Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing. So when you see him, Raphael, he's such a beautiful angel. He has this beautiful emerald green light around him. He holds like the scepter, it's called the caduceus. It's like it's like a symbol that goes on ambulances and stuff like that. That's what he holds. He has always been, it's so weird. I actually went the other day to Georgia, actually, and I went into a monastery there, and he he was actually there, you know. Standing on one of these, painted on one of the walls. And I have to show you something. This is lovely. Look at this. This is actually something I got from a monastery. How beautiful is that? Like, look at the angels there, and of course you have the wings. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All of them sitting at the table there. And this is the thing, like with angels, right? I mean, they are there. They're there in Islam. They're there in Christianity. They're there in Kabbalah. They're there everywhere. So angels of healing, Archangel Raphael is an extremely powerful angel. And when you work with him very closely, what you can do is you can visualize him, and just visualize green light, like emerald green light, being sent to yourself or the person that you want to send it to. And you can literally call upon him and say, Archangel Raphael, I invoke you to heal so-and-so situation. It could be anything. It could be, a bruise. It could be an illness. It could be a relationship. It could be anything. And just visualize the person or yourself in this emerald green light, and try and visualize Archangel Raphael just standing next to this person. And it'll help. It'll help. It has helped me, but for sure. And that is how you heal. You heal with angels. That's how you can actually work with angels to heal. Like even channeling. Channeling, of course, once you learn it, it's an extremely deep meditative process, where you go to that point inside you of absolute stillness, and then the angels talk to you, and then they guide you and they give you messages. And that is how you channel with angels. So there is a lot of ways that you can work with angels. But remember, like when we, like supposing you say, but how do I get messages from them? I would always recommend buy a beautiful pack of cards. I don't have one here currently, but buy a beautiful pack of cards, and just hold them to your heart, bless them, and ask the angels to just pour light into it, and every day remove a message. That is one of the most beautiful ways that you can connect with the angels, just to know what is in store for you that day, and just guidance. That's what they do. So angels are beyond time and beyond space. So angels are not somebody who's going to be telling you like, okay, this is what's going to happen now, and this is your future. What they're going to do is they're going to guide you, because you have a choice. We are human beings, and we are actually the only species who are given a choice. So what are the angels doing? Is they're like, okay, you know what? Go right, go right, go right. Oh, you're going left? Okay, fine. Let's go left. Let's learn the lesson, then we'll come back on track. Okay. Yes. Card reading guided by angels. Absolutely. You have your cards, hold out your cards, cleanse your cards with sage, bless your cards, invoke your cards, ask all the angels to just pour light into them. And every morning, shuffle your pack and remove a card and see your message. That is the best way to actually read messages, or just get kind of some guidance for yourself. Is that okay, Elizabeth? All right. Okay. Now, before we go into the meditation, I've already said this before, we're going to do a beautiful meditation on guardian angels. I want you today to just relax. Close your eyes, just accept that you're in absolute light. And we'll do a beautiful meditation where you'll just connect with your own guardian angel. Don't question the process. Don't doubt the process. And remember one thing, that any meditation that you do in your life, whether it's angels or beyond, when you're meditating, you are transcending. That means your soul is connecting to higher powers. So when you get any kind of thoughts during that time, these are messages from the higher realms. This is not you thinking about something. So a lot of, it does happen sometimes like, oh, did this come through me? Like, because I didn't leave the, gas on, maybe it's in my mind. There is that distraction. But remember that when you're deep in meditation, listen carefully, or just try and, absorb whatever is coming through. Later, you can try and dissect it to see, why did this thought come to me when I was in meditation? Because this is the time that the spiritual realm, the angelic realm, is talking to you, is giving you messages. All right. Any questions at this point? I've tried to cover as much of the basics of angels and archangels and angelic realms. And before we go forward with the meditation, do you have anything that you would like to ask me? Have some water. All right. Oh, no questions. Wow. I think the angels have been able to deliver some really good messages through me today then. Okay, beautiful. So I want all of y'all, I'm going to try and play some music. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. If you cannot hear it, that's absolutely fine. You can play your own music wherever you are. But keep yourselves on mute and just make sure that you're listening to my voice. All right, everyone, close your eyes. Get comfortable wherever you are. Try not to lie down. Try to keep your back straight, your feet firmly on the floor. Allow your body to gently relax. Take your awareness to the top of your head. And feel a warm wave of relaxation. Just like the waves of the ocean. Flowing all the way down into your forehead. Down into your facial muscles. Allow your tongue to be loose in your mouth. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel that wave of relaxation flow down into your neck. Down into your shoulders and your hands and the palms of your hands. Allow yourself to slowly and gently surrender, breathing in and breathing out. Feel that warm wave pass down across your chest, your heartbeat slowing down, accepting and surrendering to this beautiful moment. Allowing your body to relax even more. Feel your abdomen expand and contract, breathing in and breathing out. Feel that warmth pass down into your hips. Relax your hips. And feel that warmth pass down into your thighs. Down into your legs and down into the soles of your feet. With your feet on the ground, visualize beautiful roots going down to the floor, down into Mother Earth, and grounding yourself to this planet that you live on. Visualization is your greatest gift. As you see, so shall you create. We now invoke the mighty Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Chamuel to surround us on our right and our left, in front and behind, placing us in this beautiful, beautiful cloud of white light. A light of protection, a light of courage, a light of strength, protecting us from all negative energy, seen or unseen, known or unknown. Breathe in and breathe out. Enjoy this process, knowing that as we have invoked the angels, they are now with us. Visualize yourself now sitting on a beautiful white sandy beach as the calm ocean lays in front of you and the beautiful waves are gently kissing the toes of your feet. Warm and tender, you can hear the waves. In this moment, you are at absolute peace. Allow your hands to move forward and visualize white light flowing into the palms of your hands, coming all the way down from the seventh heaven. And as they do, place your hands on your solar plexus or your abdomen and breathe in and breathe out, gently hearing the waves as you sit here in absolute silence. In this moment, you are surrounded by white light. And you realize there's a shimmering light to the right side of you. You allow yourself to look to your right, and for the first time, you see your guardian angel. Visualize your angel. However he or she may look. More than ever, see the unconditional love in its eyes. Your guardian angel has been given to you since the birth of your soul, guiding and protecting you each and every step of the way in all your lives. Take your time and study your guardian angel. See its features and see its hair. Touch its skin. See what it wears. And feel this absolute palpable love that it has for you. Always guiding you and always protecting you. This is your guardian angel. If you want, you can ask your guardian angel his or her name. Listen carefully to whatever comes through. It may not be a name you understand, but accept it. In this moment, you feel pure bliss. In this moment, you know that from this moment on, you are never alone. You are loved and guided to the end of eternity. Allow your feelings to come through. Your guardian angel has a message for you. Listen carefully. Your angel will never leave your side. Allow yourself now to look at the ocean. As the gentle waves kiss your toes, you know that you will always be taken care of. You call and you shall receive. In this moment, an unconditional love fills your heart. In this moment, absolute gratitude for this human life fills your heart. And in this moment, the beautiful healing energies of Archangel Raphael enter your soul. You are now full of light. Take your guardian angel's hand and start walking on the white sandy beach. Letting go and surrendering completely to the life that lies beyond you. A few steps ahead, you see a red door. Take your awareness gently to the handle of the door. Slowly and steadily turning the knob, putting one step inside and then the other. As you walk back into the room that you are sitting in, allow yourself to return. Slowly and gently allow your awareness to return to your physical body. Take your awareness to your hands and the tips of your fingers and move them slowly. Take your awareness to your legs and your toes and wiggle them slowly. Take your awareness to your eyes and allow your eyeballs to move behind your eyelids. Slowly and gently take your awareness towards your breath, feeling the beautiful chi flowing in and out of your body. And whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. All right, gently return. All right, I'm hoping that everybody has come back and everybody had an opportunity to meet their angel. Oh, Jyoti, thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Lovely, lovely. Any questions for me? Anything at all? Oh, you're so kind. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Amina. Thank you so much. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Oh, Farha, that's beautiful. That's a good sign. When you cry, it's a fantastic sign. So good, 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 good. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, lovely, lovely. Amal, you have raised your hand. Let's see, how do I? Hi, Amal, have I muted you?
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
I didn't know how to write. I don't find where to write. I'm not good with Zoom, actually.
No
I'm not
problem, no
very
problem. We are
good.
all still getting used to it, you know.
But I have to confess, this is the very first time in my entire life I succeed in meditation. It was something beyond. I never did it before, no matter how much I tried.
Oh my
Really, it's like
God.
magic.
Oh
It's
my
like magic.
God. Oh,
I'm
I'm
so.
actually getting teary-eyed now. Oh,
No,
wow.
I have to tell you, I didn't believe it at first. I was like denying everything you said. I cannot believe it, but I didn't feel this ever before. I couldn't return even. It was so hard to
Wow.
return to the room. It was so hard, believe me. How
Wow.
did you do this? This is magic.
It's not me. It's not me. It's all the angels, my love. It's all the angels. Oh,
It's magic.
wow. Wow. Wow.
Really, Zakia,
Wow.
this is I don't know even what to say, but I
Wow.
never had this feeling before in my entire life.
Wow.
I
Oh,
tried every
my love.
meditation session, every teaching, everything. Nothing worked before. So
I
from the
can.
start, everyone, whenever he suggests meditation, I tell them I don't do meditation, never. But
Oh,
this is
my God.
worked. You're a magician. I don't know what did you do.
Oh, wow. Amal, you have. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, my love. I'm so
Thank
happy.
you, really. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my love. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. No, I mean, I hope. I mean, this has been such a beautiful, beautiful. Even the session, it flowed so beautifully. As I said, it's always the angels. It's their messages, it's their guidance, it's all them. Um, Amina, could you please share the written meditation? Okay, so usually when I do meditations, I don't have a script. It all just comes through me. But what I can do is I can try and send you something through the center. No problem. I can try and write it down. No problem. Oh, Megha, that's beautiful. Ooh, lovely, lovely. So I'm assuming everybody is going to sleep well tonight, and you're going to cover yourself in just white light before you sleep. And trust me, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. The doors are opened. This is just the beginning. Oh, beautiful. Ravinder, when you asked to see guardian angel, I see baby black elephant with green eyes. Oh, so that's cute. With no message, my question is, how can your guardian angel be an elephant? Well, it could be a spirit animal, actually. That's possible too. It just could be your spirit animal. Maybe an elephant is your spirit animal, so that's what you saw. But it takes some time. It takes some time. Maybe you didn't see it today. Maybe you do a meditation tomorrow. You could see it maybe after 10 days. But don't be too hard on yourself. Slowly and steadily. It's a long process, but you'll get there. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Sierra. Ooh, yes. Yes. It could be your angel's name. Yes, yes, absolutely. That's beautiful. All right. Wow, wow. All right, my lovelies. I'm going to call it a night. Have a lovely time. We have a lot of courses on angels and illuminations. I'm also a Reiki master. If you need me, I'm there on the website. I'm also at zakiyakazi.com if you need me. And keep in touch. And if you have any questions, let me know. So I'm going to bid you farewell now. Bye, guys. Thank you so, so much. It was just a pleasure being with all of you all today. Thank you. Thank you, Amina, Elizabeth, Amal. Bye, Amal. Thank you, Megha. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you.